Hola, clase!
Buenos dias, profe!
Today we are going to be learning about the Mexican Revolution.
In this map of Mexico, there's Mexico City, where Diaz resigns, and where they took over Juarez.
Class A, do you guys know anything about the Mexican Revolution?
No.
No?
No, I don't, but I know Pancho Villa was in it.
Do you know the time period, Ella?
1800. No, 1900.
1972.
No, a little more down. The Mexican Revolution was from 1910 to 1920. The citizens of Mexico were getting aggravated at the ruler, President Porfirio Diaz. Each social class was very angry in many ways. The middle and upper class were angry at the president's ways and how he's ruling for such a long time. On the other hand, the lower class was angry because of the poor working conditions, inflation, and bad social services that were caused by the president. Everyone from children to women and men were fighting to gain freedom from Porfirio Diaz. In the beginning, Diaz had great intentions for Mexico and for the government. He stabilized things and transformed Mexico into a greater place. After that, it all went downhill from there. The people who had power became very rich, and the rest of the people remained in poverty. The new generation wanted to be into politics. Diaz and his people had so much control that no one was able to break the system. This made people want to break the system even more. Francisco I. Madero wanted to run against Diaz to become president. Madero got many followers, and his chances grew better in beating Diaz. Diaz got scared of losing his reign, so he falsely accused Madero and had him thrown in jail. There were three very important revolutionary groups during the revolution that were led by Emiliano Zapata, Pancho Villa, and Pascual Orozco. Orozco and Villa took control of the cities in 1911, and Zapata took control of Cuautla. Orozco and Villa captured the city of Juarez, and these events combined convinced Diaz to resign and forced him to flee to Europe. Even though he fled, Diaz left a large army under the command of General Victoriano Huerta and a provisional president. Madero was announced president. Madero's presidency was short because he wanted to please everyone. He turned Zapata against him by trying to please him. Huerta and the ambassador, along with help of Diaz's nephew, Feliz Diaz, came up with a plan to overthrow Madero and make Huerta as president. On February 22, 1913, Madero and Suarez, which was the vice president, were killed for allegedly trying to escape. Ba-dum-bum. Huerta was now president, and the revolutionary violence exploded. Everyone hated Huerta. The three revolutionary forces in the north, Pancho Villa, Venezuela Carranza, and Alvaro Obregón. In the south, Zapata was still fighting. Throughout 1913 and 1914, Huerta suffered from one defeat after another, and in the summer of 1914, all four revolutionary forces came together in Mexico City. To defeat Huerta. Huerta was realizing that he was beat. He fled from the city. In August of 1914, Carranza declared himself president, and after Carranza declared himself president, Villa began fighting against him. Pancho Villa built up power and started moving south to push Carranza out of Mexico City. Carranza fought back, and Zapata shocked them all by taking over Mexico City. The fighting went on until Villa, Zapata, and Obregón met up to come up with a solution. They decided to put Elio Gutierrez as president, and Zapata agreed to move out of Mexico City. Obregón and Carranza worked to get Carranza back into the presidency. In 1915, Villa's and Obregón's forces fought in a battle where Obregon won. Because of Villa's forces being badly wounded, Carranza was able to reclaim the presidency. Villa's people fought Carranza for a long time. Pancho Villa, Zapata, and Obregon again met up to come up with the solution. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Again, they named Gutierrez as president, and he was backed up by Pancho Villa and Zapata. Once again, though, Obregon united with Carranza in the late 1915s. Zapata and Pancho Villa suffered from many losses to Obregon and Carranza. April of 1919, one of Carranza's generals said he was leaving Carranza and wished to speak to Zapata to join him to fight. Zapata went to meet with the general and did not realize it was a trap. Zapata was shot and killed shortly after he arrived at the meeting. Suddenly, Zapata's death got known all over, and Carranza became a very hated man. He lost all his supporters, including Obregon. Realizing that he was doomed, Carranza tried to flee the country, but he was just killed outside of Mexico City. Adolfo de la Huerta was put in presidents until elections could be held. At elections, Obregon won, and most of the revolutionary violence ended.
Did you guys learn anything about the Mexican Revolution today?
Yes, I did.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
What is it, Frankie?
Did some people do not want to be involved and left the country?
Well, some people wanted to go to the U.S. because it was a better and non-violent life.